Hello and welcome to the Cliff Notes version of the VCheck24 platform. Here we can see the agent user interface. I'm going to click on my alias, Mr. Johnny Cash, to go over to his client profile. And I will share the check-ins first, which we call VChecks. Each of these rows is a missed or completed VCheck. Clicking on them, out pops the preview, and I'll go ahead and play one. Johnny Cash. I'm at home, headed to work, boat area. Officers get a lot of value from the fact that the check-ins are videos and not just photos. With the video, you can really see the client's demeanor. Do they seem high or intoxicated? Are they at home like they're supposed to be? Are they at work? Are they at a bar? The two-word phrase I stated, that prompt is shown to the client. That's different on every VCheck, ensuring it's in real time and it's not like a pre-recorded video. But we also now have our advanced facial recognition to confirm a positive client identity. The client has an hour to check in before it's considered missed. And we have a variety of reports. This one shows the date and time of all missed VChecks. They have an hour to check in. Next up, I'm going to dive into the tracking map to show you the 24/7 continuous tracking and geozones with instant agent alerts. Expanding the map. All right, so as you can see here, you've got the green zones, inclusion zones, great for home curfew, courthouses, AA meetings, NA treatment centers, anger management class, anything like that. And we've got our red zones. We call these zones of interest. Yes, they can be used as exclusion zones at victims' residence, drug dealer, liquor store, pub, anything like that. But they're also great for attendance verification for like AA or treatment. Because both types of zones, you can have it trigger a check-in when they enter or exit that zone. So they break that plan and they're immediately prompted to check in. Also, both types of zones have instant agent alerts upon zone enter and zone exit. As you can see, the geofences can be circular or custom-shaped polygon zones that you can map around any area, including city lines, county lines, or around state lines if you wanted. When you jump into the map, it shows the 25 most recent GPS traces. So I'm just going to zoom in to show you those, ungroup a little bit. And what's nice is not only do you know where the client is currently at, all tracking data is stored and can be accessed. So you can see where they were at any given date and time. That's this filter right here. I'm going to show you one example of me on a drive. August 6th, 9:20 a.m. Populate that data. Okay, yeah, so here is me on a short drive up north. You've got the directional arrow of the traces. You can hover over them to see the timestamp. On average, the GPS points are taken every 3 minutes, but the frequency is even higher than that when the phone's in motion. So looking at this example, we've got a trace at 9:08 a.m., 9:09 a.m., 9:11 a.m., so about every minute and a half. This little green icon there, that indicates a completed VCheck. So not only can you see and hear the client, you can know exactly when and where they completed it. The map can always be switched into satellite view. Next, I'm going to dive into the client settings to share more features. You'll have the primary agent supervising them. You can add up to 3 backup agents. And here we have our daily and weekly automated reports. The activity report includes all traces, which is a lot of data. So we also created the alarm summary report. This includes missed VChecks and any zone enter and exit. So a lot of good automation there. Here is our no GPS agent alert. So if the tracking stops for any reason, let's say the client turns off their phone, maybe they uninstall our app, or if they disable location on their phone, officers can be alerted 30 minutes later, an hour, 3 hours, a lot of options here. And jumping over to show you the random VChecks. So if you want, you can have the client do daily random VChecks, and you can set the time frame window to be whatever you'd like. And to note, these are fully randomized. The client will not be able to predict any type of pattern on when they're going to get pinged to check in. You can also schedule VChecks to automatically go out into the future. I want Johnny to check in every day at 10 p.m., showing he's at home like he's supposed to be, looking clean and sober. These can also be sent on just certain days of the week. Next up is our chat feature. So we have two-way communication between agent and client within the app, going to messages. And you can send on-demand messages, and you can also send recurring daily, weekly, or monthly messages. So here's where you type in your message, and they can respond to you within the app. And right here shows all the back and forth communications, and it'll also show if they've viewed your message. Here's where you can schedule messages to automatically go out into the future if you'd like. You could have maybe a daily reminder to take their medication, or a weekly reminder for them to make it to AA or treatment type of thing. Hi, Johnny. This is to remind you that you have treatment today at 6 p.m. So you'll just set it for their first court order treatment. Set the time you want them to be reminded. And here's where you can go out, have this go out every Tuesday. They have treatment every Tuesday. And here is our dashboard that houses all of the clients in the system, and it's just got a good amount of information on every client. It shows the last valid GPS date and time, the time of their last completed VCheck. If the agent has any unread chat messages from the client, the system keeps track of the total number of missed VChecks, total number of completed VChecks, total number of no GPS alerts, application alerts, that's if they disable an app permission like notifications or location, and then how long they've been active in the system. Each agent has flexible notification settings, so by email and or SMS, right when the client misses a VCheck, right when they complete a VCheck, they trigger a zone, and then here's application errors, no GPS alerts, and they can also be notified if when they check in, they don't pass facial recognition. So that ends the video. We hope this has piqued your interest enough to schedule a full demo. There are more features I can share. Plus, we'd love to share some of our success stories and go over why judges, directors, and supervising agents really value our middle of the road solution. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.